UPVC cladded, loft insulated, pipe lagged and double glazed to within an inch of their lives. Mr and Mrs Insular are bookmarked together in touch-dim bedside reading lamps, snuggled and smug in dreams with pull-cord lined curtains. Horlicks finished, tidied up, bed covers neat for laying in state, until a new dawn beckons, with crumpets and real butter, birdsong, assorted coloured chopping boards and a teapot tea. Their combined collection of wealth and pensions complete to outlast any lifetime. Subscription to Saga, replacement stair lifts, expensive hearing aids, block paving driveways and 4 cruises a year. Stout-booted, clicking walking poles, rainwear to withstand monsoon and -40 Fahrenheit. Urgent Sunday striding with 2 flasks, first aid kit, torches, matches and Kendall's mint cake in case of the worst. Mr and Mrs Insular on a mission of biblical proportions, stout-hearted and bobble-hatted to the end of time and home to the Sunday roast. Marble worktops with matching Aga that outshine Roman architecture, mosaics, the Second Coming and Mrs Beaton. Gutters cleaned, cleared and tested before the first leaf of autumn drops. Driveway moss eliminated and roses tied back before a breath of wind arrives in the close. Mr and Mrs Insular are unaware of a changing world. Their only politics, Radio 4. Their only music, Joan Sutherland and Gilbert Sullivan. TV is switched on sometimes between knitting, ready-cut rug making, the occasional Aga loaf, a book that might not lead them astray, an obsessive separation of recycle and ordinary rubbish, with the additional thrill of dividing glass bottles, jars and cardboard. English holiday destinations have only one criteria. All places must have a castle or castle ruins, a rule not broken for 25 years. It is certain that sufficient castles exist for the rule never to be broken. Fenced in and fenced out with dreams of windowsill tomato seedlings, wind chimes, mustard and cress, the setting up of black boxes in obscure woods, the protection of rare species making the beginning of their courtship some 30 years ago. We congratulate Mr and Mrs Insular for keeping out of it, keeping themselves to themselves, keeping time, picking things in hedgerows and making jam, walking the stalwart way to crumbling castles, tea rooms and a slice, dawn mushroom field and resting in peace, where nobody knew and where nobody came.